Hello everyone, my name is Priya Elizabeth Jones, register number URK17CS073. Today we're going to see experiment number 5, that is JavaScript and DOM elements and events. So the first question of this experiment is to create a simple web page using HTML, CSS, JavaScript. So we'll move on to our program. The first question of this experiment is to create the longest string. So for this, we have created we have included the style tag and we put all the HTML background styles and all whatever required. And then in the script, in the JavaScript tag, we have created a function called output, which will give you the output of the user data which the user is writing with the help of document.getElementById by id text1. The id is text1, the input string which the user is typing is the text1. So you'll get the we are attaching the text1 value of text1 to a variable a, and then we are splitting that variable into array. So we're deciding the max of length, and with the help of using the for loop, we are getting the longest string in the user input. So with the help of document.getElementById, we are attaching it. We are getting the output for as the largest string. So the second question of this experiment is to make a BMI calculator. So similarly, we are giving all the style tags and then in order to make our web page more attractive. And then for calculating the body mass index, we are giving a div tag id d0, and then which will give weight in kilograms as an input, type text, and then button on click calculator, we are getting a BMI, get BMI button, fill set. And then paragraph, we are getting a score called BMI span score. And then finally, we are in script tag, we are getting a function called calculate, calculate, which will get the input from the user. The input from the user is in a string format. To get it in the float, we are using parse float. And then we are using, with the help of else if loop statements, we are getting, like, if the BMI is less than 18, it will show it as underweight, less than 26 normal, less than 31 overweight, or else it will show it as obese. So now we'll move on to the next experiment. The next question of this experiment is to create an addition game. Similarly, we are creating a style tag to define all the IDs, like selectors, to design the page. And then we are giving the ID div tag as different IDs. We are giving the input type as text, which in this placeholder you will get an answer, and the button which will help you to grow the object. So in that function grow, we are putting an image source, which will grow automatically in the random number, and then this will help you to attach the data. In function.add, we are adding the image, like if they'll show a alert box if the answer is correct, or else they'll ask you to kindly check the answer, and then the answer will be displayed in the alert box itself. So now move on to the next experiment. In this experiment, you can see we are creating a weight calculator. We are converting getting weight kilograms or pounds and converting it into kilograms or pounds respectively as the user wishes. So here you can see we are getting the weights, all the functions, and then in the script tag we are getting a function called convert, which will which will convert the kilogram to pounds and pounds to kilogram. And then that's all. Now the last experiment of this last question of this experiment is to create an animation called by moving car, where this is displaying an image in the frames in the car ID and all. Now check the experiment. So if you see the largest string, it will say that technology is the largest string. And weight in kilograms for the body mass index. BMI is 2.2 and the person is underweight. Addition game. Here you'll ask them to grow, and then you see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the answer is 7. If you're writing the answer 7, it will show an alert box that the answer is correct. Enter the weight, kilogram to pounds. So this is kilogram, converting kilogram to pounds, and then this is the that's okay. Thank you.